What's up guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best sharpshooter build and killing floor 3. So let me go to sharpshooter. I'm going to be showing you guys what perks to use for her and stuff. So let me just change this real fast. Perk select, sharpshooter, skills. Alright, so for the first perk you want to use sniper. That's the first perk you want to use. Next up, you want to use freezer burn for your grenade. Grenade explosion damage is increased by 150%. Next up, you want to use busy bee. Death's hand deals 15% increased damage to enemies it has not hit before. So that's really effective when it's like there's a lot of enemies around you. So it does more damage, so it's good. Next up, you want to use untouchable. Increase weapon damage to enemy weak spots. And then this is just a capacity increase. And then next up, you want to use sting operation. Gain 10% increased weapon damage. You want to use this perk. You want to use evasive maneuvers. Take 10% reduced damage while sprinting and sliding. Very handy, especially when they're like trapped in a corner and stuff. Next up, you want to use blizzard. So if you're in a corner, just throw a grenade on yourself and they'll all freeze and take damage, possibly die too as well. Next up, you want to use giant slayer. The arrow deals 15% increased damage to large enemies. Next up, I would rather use field supplies, but either one's good. You know, you could use flight response, but these two are both good, but I'll use field supplies. More syringes. So, because it says increase the initial burst ceiling from using a syringe by 350%, and you get to carry 2 additional syringes, so I would use that. And then for this, you know, capacity increase, obviously. Next up, I would use target run. Increase max number of targets for arrow by 4. Next up, I would use Big Game Hunter. Deal 10% increased ballistic and cold weapon damage to large enemies and bosses. Very handy. Next up, I would use Polar Vortex. The radius of your blizzard or black ice ground effects is increased by 40%. Next up, I would use Bug Out or Frosted Tips. Either one is good, but not this one. Don't use Queen Bee, but Bug Out or Frosted Tips, you could use either one. They're both pretty good. Just use one of these. Alright, so now I'm going to go to Armory and show you guys what perks to use in your guns. So for the primary, the Field Master, you want to use, for this, you want to use what's it called, match grade ammo, deadly resupply match grade ammo, ballistic damage, and sound wave damage. This is plus 10 accuracy, stumble, affliction, and damage. I would use that. And for the attachment, I would use armored allies fast attach suppressor, plus 9 accuracy, Z time gain multiplier. Recoil doesn't really matter because, you know, if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, it doesn't really matter. And then this, you could just use, you know, whatever, you know, this is the only thing they have for the sniper, which is under barrel. Just use, you know, the first one, this, plus 4 accuracy. And then for the sight, just no sight, obviously. And then for the mag, lightweight mag, plus 5% reload speed, minus 1 mag size, doesn't matter, you could just use that. And then this one's empty, there's nothing here. So there's that for the sniper. And then for the sidearm, there's nothing for the ammunition. And then for this, you could use either one. They're both pretty much the same. Plus 5 accuracy, both pretty good. And then for this, just use this one. For the sight, you know, they all have one item on the pistol. I forgot about that when I was looking at it. But yeah, they only got one item, so just use whatever, really. It doesn't really matter because the main gun is the sniper, obviously. I mean the field master gun. So there's that. But the main thing that I showed you guys was the perks and stuff on what to use, the skills and stuff. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.